Need something? What is it? What is it? Thanks.
I'm here to help.
Can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Let's get going.
Got to thinking. Maybe the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it.
Good to see you. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. Farewell.
I'm here to help.
Is someone there? Good enough.
Did you hear something?
Over here. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Oh, no, you By the gods, let this mine be small so we can be done with it quickly.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Kill him!
Over here.
Lucky hit! You won't get away from me!
Skyrim alive!
Not so fast!
prefer heedlessness to my luminous glory? Go! Take my beacon to the mount above Kill Creek.
The god Arcade was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand his vagaries. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic power.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around. Teach them to stop paying me. Here, you deserve a reward for your service. You know what? I like you. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in Falkreath Hold. Talk to my steward if you're interested. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my Thane. On your way, then. Until later, then.
Heard there were on the road up north.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or
This
take a seat
is an
by the
old-
fire.
What could it mean?
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
And who among us could possibly call
Sure
that
thing.
honor?
It's yours
Such
for a day.
power.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age
Let me know if there's
of
anything else you
aggression
need.
is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Welcome to... I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm. Name of Aventus Aretino. Get this. He's been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Foolish lad.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean.
You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure
Our
with
hopes
me.
and our dreams.
You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
I'm here to help.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand in our cemetery to see that. Oh, merciful Arcane, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. I am. I came into Arcane's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing of Arcane to you for your help.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now
That... journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
You have the look of a killer.
as the brave last Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler. Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arcane? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you. Until next time.
Good. War is not new to Falkreath. Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. Life is too short, my friend. Don't wait. Then, kid, more respect.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor.
I have to wonder,
The war has been hard.
what does the Dragonborn do? Summoned by the Greybeards. And if you want to be
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
Nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade. What was that? Surrounded. You can't argue with these mages. They'll attack you on sight.
Mine.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here somewhere.
War is not new to... Thank you. It's a collection of regrets that I try not to forget. Here, I promised you this. A most pleasant chat. Until the next.
You are exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged catmen. And you're surprised by me? Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Boris, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicking me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
You can't win this!
I should have dressed her. I'm still here. Is someone there? That'll teach him.
Must have been.
ready for a fight. Come on.
Thank you.
Can you not hear me? Are your ears full of hate? The defiler waxes. Go now with haste. Take my beacon to Mount Kilcreath.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself. So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike? That insufferable pup, forget it. Request denied, no deal. I'm glad to be rid of him, even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine in the back end of nowhere. Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe, but no promises. There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rock Burrow. Barbers can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
One of Clavicus's little chests. A wizard named Sebastian Lord had a daughter who worshipped her seed. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
Can I help you?
Come on! Is someone there?
What was that?
Come on, come on! Die, Derek!
The best you can do.
You've got the axe. And my dog. Splendid. Excellent work. A hero and his faithful companion retrieving the ancient artifact for the prince. It's almost storybook. Ah, but it almost seems a shame to give a weapon like that away, doesn't it? I suppose I could be persuaded to let you keep it. But only if you use the axe to kill Barbas. Simple as that. Huh. You're no fun at all. Guess I'll have to make my own fun elsewhere. And with the pup back, I'll be restored to my full power. There's a whole world just waiting for me! I knew I could trust you. Yeah, Dog gets Master, Master gets Cosmic X. Everyone's happy. Just get over here, mutt.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he sees the light. I trusted you, now you trust me.
Oh, that feels so much better. You forget how nice supreme power feels until you've been stuck in a cave for a few years. It's a shame you wished for something so dull as me taking back the mutt. Quite the lack of imagination on your part. A lack of ambition like that really ought to be punished. Perhaps by turning you into a worm, or maybe a few decades, Oh, fine. Have my boon and be done with it. Got more interesting deals to make anyway.
I know your kind, always sneaking about.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
A sad time. A sad time.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second. Yeah. Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
What are you doing there? Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to... Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong. I know it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke. I'll take my leave then.
I'm still here.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
A sad time. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. Our daughter, our little girl, she hadn't seen her 10th winter. He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. Sinding came true as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? The cemetery is ancient. Been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried, and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Honest pay for honest work. Just don't understand a man does that.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful as... Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Falkreath. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Farewell.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Let's not waste any time.
Let's get going.
What can I do?
Hey! Hands off!
Let's get going. Can I help you?
What can I do for you, friend? What can I do for you, friend?
You're home! Could I get a few gold to spend, please? You're the best. Thanks!
What can I help you with today?